Start streaming. My mic a little higher. And then let's go look at YouTube.
YouTube.
Draft League Place is now streaming. My mic a little higher. And then let's go look at YouTube.
We are seeing live, I guess, then.
Yep. Sweet. We can hear each other perfectly fine. And
yep.
Now let's start. Hey, yo, what is up, everybody? We are chilling over here at the Draft League Place. And we have two, honestly, really good players facing off today, which is Spanish with the Kanto Koraidons and Dakota with the Lavender Town Lampants. And I wonder how this match is going to go. Last time Dakota performed, it was quite a shockingly close game showing his first match, but he is shaping up pretty quickly. I want to know your input on this PCR. Who do you think is going to win this game?
That's a complicated question, because they both come from a win, in their last game, and I'm gonna look at the teams to decide who I think wins. But they both have a good chance, just because the team looks better on paper on Dakota's side, But with Spanish, the problem is I'm never gonna predict a Spanish match, at being 100% sure of a result, because you never know what Spanish you get. You might get the Spanish that doesn't know what he's doing, or you might get the Spanish that knows what he's doing.
On paper, like you said, Dakota wins every day of the week 24/7. But that is on paper. I know for a fact that we're going to be seeing some Spanish BS that we've never predicted. And he just throws out the most random strats that nobody could ever think of. So that's just all comes down to what is Spanish cooking up and what random strat. We see Skeletor on Spanish's side that he traded out for pretty recently. He got rid of Mr. Rhyme for this thing. So I want to see what this thing can do.
I'm really interested into Leauge, because it might look good into this matchup actually. It does look like something of a fix for this matchup, because the Charizard doesn't hit it that much unless it's a Dragon type move. Which actually Dragon type moves into Spanish team, they do work very well. So I'm gonna guess the Charizard X is gonna try to set up. But Leauge is probably the best way to kill the Corviknight. Especially if he tries to set up. But I mean, there's a Torkoal there. The Torkoal Leauge, because can be complicated to handle. Because Dakota doesn't have a weather setter.
No,
that's the thing. He's basically probably the only team that had in the first few picks, the one that went from first to fifth pick, basically. That doesn't have a weather setter. Is probably the only one of those.
Well, he doesn't have a weather center in terms of ability or prankster. You could waste a move slot on something like Rain Dance. However, not getting priority or not getting just the instant swap into it kind of makes it a bit more difficult. But by technicality, I believe almost every Pokemon learns the weather moves.
Yeah, but it would be a manual setting it up of the weather. It's gonna be complicated, that's for sure.
It's gonna be complicated, but seeing how Dakota's been playing,
on the flip side, he could use the sun with his Charizard to just start and getting kills continuously, just go all out on damage. Because how do you stop a Charizard? The thing that's gonna be probably the name of the game. And my plan would be, if I'm Spanish, it's Trick Room.
Yeah, no,
he has
it's
two
Spanish.
Trick Room setups for it.
It's Spanish. Trick Room will be played, and we also know that this Drampa is going to be putting in damage. I believe Mega Drampa has the ability Berserk, which, correct me if I'm wrong. And so, under Trick Room, this thing's going to be doing some damage.
Yeah, and also a weird here. Now I don't remember how to, because I'm looking at the Pokemon to check a big if it has Imprison, because we saw the Trick Room.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't. I don't know if we saw Imprison being used by Weirdo. Now, I would love to check, but I cannot for the life of me spell the name of this Pokemon.
Wydeer.
Found it.
Yeah.
Found it. The Y was confusing me, you know?
Yeah.
Just gonna check if it has Imprison. It has Imprison, so there is a way to stop the Trick Room. It's a thing that in draft you have to be always, aware of. Like, who's gonna be in prison, who's gonna do this and that. But yeah, also, like, Mousehold might be really good into this matchup to help the Charizard setup, or the Primarina setup. The only thing that goes against the Primarina setting up is the two fire types on the other side, and the poison type with the Galarian Slowbro. But I mean, if you just spam Hyper Voice and you're boosted,
you have to take into consideration the two fire types on Spanish's side. One of them is Torkoal, which Drought basically makes water types deal less damage. Not to mention, it has access to Solar Beam, so it has an answer under Trick Room as well. On top of that, we have Hisuian Goodra, which has Heavy Slam, which with Hisuian Goodra's weight, which I'm not looking it up, I know it's just heavy AF, so that is also a good answer for Primarina.
Yeah, I agree. Biggest thing is, like, who's gonna set up their win condition, Yeah. Because, like, even the Corviknight has Taunt, if I'm not wrong, in his moveset. So, like, there is thing both of them can do. Just gonna use this moment to say hi to the people in the chat. Hi Rocky, hi Raven. Raven is Dakota's second coach, so I'm gonna...
Oh, we got...
You can guess who he's cheering for.
Alright.
Yeah. But, like, clearly hasn't been consulted, because he's asking why we got the Corviknight. I mean, to be honest, the Corviknight is in a difficult spot here. But the thing is, he has two monsters he's afraid of, the two fire types. Aside from those two, he can do stuff like, Iron Defense Body Press hits the Goodra very well, the Drampa incredibly well. He has the Taunt if he has it in his moveset. He just needs to avoid getting burnt alive, by a fire-type move, especially under the sun. That's the only thing he's gonna be afraid of. Corvi is not a bad choice. Like, you cannot always in draft, you have to bring something that might suffer in some situation.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what the field is gonna look like. But, like, we have the Sneasler, so the fake out is on the table. There are ways to stop this.
You can definitely make predictions on what your opponent's going to bring, especially in Draft League, where you know exactly what Pokemon they have. If you're paying attention, you know exactly what Pokemon they're swapping out, bringing in, and honestly, just looking at their previous playstyles, you can see their kind of playstyle. But here's the thing. This is only week 3. There's still so many Pokemon that we have never seen come out of each other, so that prediction is kind of, who knows. I honestly believe this is the first time we've seen both Galarian Slowbro and Hisuian Goodra on Spanish's side.
I could just check, honestly, and I think we can do that, because it has only been 2 weeks, and there's match played, Galarian Slowbro... no, apparently, Goodra came to a game, don't know which one, but Goodra went to a game. Slowbro hasn't, Scalarridge also hasn't, obviously.
Well, no kidding, Scalarridge hasn't. This is the first time Scalarridge has even been thought of. He just traded it out 2 days.
But like, from looking at the stats, even the one that was there before Scalarridge hasn't come to a game. So, yeah, that's what happened. But all we can say is, like, they're both 1-1. This game is important for the both of them.
Yes.
Really important. Because, like, now I remember, they are in the same division.
Yeah, Goodra did come to the last match, and it clutched up with a weakness policy. My bad. I remember. I'm just being stupid. I had to have an energy drink this late at night. I'm bad. My bad, Spanish.
Fair enough. But yeah, like the thing is, they both 1-1. This is a divisional matchup. Like whoever wins goes 2-1 with an advantage in the head-to-head against the other. Which, you know, if we go by a pre-season prediction, like this would be a fight for second place in the division. Because, like, you're gonna say normally, you know, the Leauge of Latias, since they went to finals, like, oh, we're starting.
And we're starting.
Never mind.
Yep.
So yeah, the leads are we see the Weird here to stop the Trick Room and the 2 Trick Room setters already on the field. That's crazy.
I fake out into the Meow Stick, and what are we going to see him in prison? Yeah, we are.
Yes. No Trick Room for you.
No Trick Room for Spanish. This is gonna hurt Spanish.
And now the Sneasler plus Weirder is gonna be good because Weirder can just spam psychic type moves into the Galarian's lacking. Sneasler is gonna suffer on the defensive side, but like, you know, you're gonna go out with a bang, if I'm gonna guess. Plus it's gonna be Sash. Like, if my guess, it would be Sash Sneasler, just do big damage before going down and maybe get something out of it. But let's see the Torkoal coming in.
The double
switch
swap.
with the Sun setup. Oh, protect.
Sneasler gets the heck out of there, trying to do extra damage to that Meowstic using a super effective U-turn, but hits the Torkoal instead.
This is a great move, a great turn for Spanish.
Charizard, which is going to be a problem under Sun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem for Spanish to deal with the Charizard, but now the Weirder has to cut out, because, you know, you will not stop any Trick Rooms right now, so you need to preserve it. And who do you switch in now? Might be the Mousehold, probably, just to keep the Friend Guard to the Charizard.
It's either Mousehold, but I think Primarina is like the most safe.
We see the Mega, we see the Dragon Dance, we thought about this.
And we see
Yawn
a Yawn.
comes.
Sludge Bomb
And
into
the Sludge
with
Bomb?
poison. Oh.
Okay, wait, this is better. He cannot sleep now.
Oh wait, yeah, he can't fall asleep now. Oh wait, you're right.
Also, Sludge Bomb Torkoal, great tech, because I've never expected it, I'll be honest. But yeah, now cannot fall asleep, so you can go for those moves that you want on Charizard. Plus the Primarina can...
Wait, but Charizard is still drowsy, so I believe
you can go for a Calm Mind.
I believe Charizard can still fall asleep, but it gets rid of the poison.
Yeah, but like, I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works. So I'm gonna guess a Frost Spray on the Primarina. Yes, it is. Yep. And Solar Beam comes out. Not enough. Not even enough to get a 50%. And see, the poison
and you were right.
doesn't...
My bad.
Yeah, you cannot have more than one status. Oof, yeah, Spanish stepping over his own feet, as Bethany says on the chat.
Yeah, because Spanish
like
mentioned
now,
in prison Weird Ear, and now so many times.
Now we see the Charizard going for the Flare Blitz into the Gotra. One hit KO.
And that's a double KO for Goodra.
Yeah.
And where's Skeleton?
Now Charizard, there's only one turn remaining, and you know, he's gonna make it count, because you have to get a one-hit KO on one of the two, probably. Plus going with a Primarina with a big damage, because like the +1 is doing a lot.
Yeah, but Weird Ear's not... Well, it is now, but we're safe to just use Trick Room now.
Fake Out! So it stops the Fake Out, Calm Mind comes out.
There's the
And here we're gonna see the Trick Room come out. But like the Primarina is already a +1 special defense and +2 special attack. That's gonna be difficult to get out of the field. Prison Bite!
Shell Side Arm is not physical or special. It's damage.
Wait, Spanish stopped the reverse Trick Room from Dakota. What is going on?
Shell Side Arm calculates what attack does more damage, special or physical. So even though that Primarina special defense is up, if its physical defense is lower, Shell Side Arm will be dealing physical attack damage.
Okay.
Yes, but like now you cannot reverse the Trick Room because the Meowstic used in prison counts in the Torkoal to lower the damage. Big damage from this Galarian Slowking. Let's see the Torkoal goes down.
Dang. It's looking
only
rough
3
with Spanish
months.
right now.
Yeah, it's a 3v6. The Primarina is low though. The Charizard is gonna die because it's poisoned. But like, how do you stop this? Because now Primarina can protect, then die in the next turn, and then the Trick Room's over, and you can switch in with something to kill. But like you see, protect now. Hyper Voice comes out from the Dampa, gets a big damage. Shadow Claw does crit too into the Meowstic.
Shadow Claw Mousehold is an interesting combo that I didn't think I'd see till today, and I'm glad I did. It's so many Pokemon have so many moves that you never expect them to use.
Yeah, just gonna see if that Mousehold might have Protect plus, Population Bomb if it's an offensive Mousehold. The Weirder comes out to stop the Trick Room next turn. Sorry. And now Corviknight is resisting the attack pretty well. Now the Imprison is, gonna come at some point.
Imprison's gonna come.
One of the two.
You can't set up Trick Room anymore. So if I was Spanish here, you would just attack instead of trying to set up. Yeah.
Volcap comes out just to boost itself. It's not gonna go down to the Hyper Voices.
Oh, no. Wait, no. My bad.
No.
I'm reading this wrong. I'm
tired. Do not get excited. Well, Weirdy is gonna probably protect just to be there to stop Trick Room another turn, but like the Corviknight might start to go for some damage. It might have Body Press, it might have Roost plus Brave Bird, like probably some combination of this. The Bullcap makes me think the Brave Bird is gonna be there just to have the attack boost. Because if it was just an Iron Defense set, it would have, like a Body Press set, it would have been Iron Defense. And Brave Bird goes into the Drampa, gets a big damage. I think they step Berserk though.
It doesn't get the kill on the and the Cyclozar kills Weirdeer, which is huge because Weirdeer was a big thorn in Spanish's side, but I think it's too late to do anything because this Sneasler.
You cannot put Trick Room now because like the Meowstic is gonna be under the Corviknight if you go for Trick Room.
That
and Fake Out goes into the Meowstic. And now we've seen the Drampa being slower than Corviknight, if I'm not wrong. So it's under KO range, and like you have to double protect it to make it survive another turn. Yeah. You have to go protect with Galar Slowking.
I think that you go Psychic with Slowbro. I think that's the only thing you can do.
Yeah, with Slowbro we probably would have gone with a Trick Room plus Protect on the left.
They're Psychic, but it's sashed. So Spanish just loses next turn unless it's an absolute fumble.
No, it's over. It's over. The only way to win is Trick Room plus Double Protect. Doesn't get the Double Protect, but didn't even go for the Trick Room. Which, I mean, we cannot blame him for,
we can't not do that. We all knew Weirdeer was going to use Imprison. So going Outside Arm was like the only correct choice in that situation. But that just doesn't mean that's enough.
For Raven in chat earlier going, why Corviknight? This is why. After you clean up the fire types, we were talking about it, Corviknight has free reign, because like how do you kill him? The Drampa could have, not just... Because Drampa does learn other moves.
Yes.
Does learn other moves. Like, it probably has Thunderbolt, so probably could have gone for those, but like, apparently it doesn't have it this time.
Yeah, I was honestly expecting Drampa to have like Firebolt, a Thunderbolt or Flamethrower just for coverage, but because that Corviknight is a menace. You have Primarina, which is huge damage onto all your fire types, even under Sun, because it has Throat Spray, and I expected Drampa to come in with huge damage with like Dragon Pulse, Thunderbolt, Hyper Voice, just stab and just for coverage, protect. I was just expecting Drampa to be able to do more there, but I believe Drampa could have done more had Spanish been able to get up his Trick Rooms, but which is well played on Dakota's half.
Yeah, he didn't get one Trick Room up, but like stopping the first one was already
too little, too late. He did get Trick Room, and he did damage under Trick Room. However...
Oh, Dakota is joining us.
Oh, welcome, Dakota. How do you feel about winning against Spanish here?
I feel pretty good. No, I mean, I love Spanish. Spanish is really fun, especially after last week. I was actually a little bit nervous because it's such a he's such an interesting team builder that you almost can't expect a conventional game, and so preparing for anything is kind of like what I was doing. So I think it was a lot of fun. There was some friendly banter between the two of us. He's a good guy. I like leaning into his absurdity and making things fun. But
yeah,
I feel like I did.
We have mentioned Imprison Weirdeer in the past so many times, and we've mentioned how it is a very simple and easy to counter strategy. However, once it actually appeared on the field, it kind of screwed Spanish up so hard. There was really nothing he can do about that. Did you expect him to be able to counter it, or did you just nah?
I don't know if you caught this or not, but he had an Imprison of his own.
He did. I did notice.
I mean, if you rewatch the stream, I started screaming at that point because I was like, "There's no way he's imprisoning the imprison."
Right? No. So that
he's
was
imprisoning the Trick Room to not reverse it. That was insane.
Yeah, no, that was such a he knew that I was going to bring Imprison, so he brought Imprison to stop my Imprison. That was really cool. I wasn't expecting that. So kudos to him for that team building. And then yeah, I mean, so I did put Psychic on Weirdeer as well, and I wonder if Meowstick is running Psychic as a counter to Sneasler, or even possibly even the Slowbro as well could have had Psychic. So I just felt like having that Weirdeer, I made it super bulky and just gave it Protect and Psychic and just the things that I think that he would have on his team, and just let it sit there for as long as I needed it to. That seemed to cause enough disruption on his team at the beginning of the match that it kind of just let me snowball the rest of it. He was able to get that Trick Room up there for a second, but I kind of just, you wait it out.
Because it was just, you had a good plan to stop the Trick Room, and then, clearly I think you had the plan of making Corviknight be your main man after the two fire types were gone.
Yeah, no, I definitely, as soon as those fire types were gone, I felt very comfortable. A big shout out to my second coach. He was the one who recommended, he was like, hey, Charizard pretty much just solos this match, if you put Flare Blitz on there. I got super lucky by getting poisoned, in fact. He yawned me on the same turn that I got poisoned, and I was like, oh man, that sucks, because it was a really good play. Like I said, I don't think that he played a bad match at all. He got unfortunate on that for sure, because
that was insane.
That
honestly, I don't think I would have switched. I think I would have just kept on clicking Flare Blitz until I fell asleep. But my second coach was the one who told me that Goodra would be a one-hit KO in Sun with Flare Blitz, so that worked out. I wasn't anticipating the switch. I was actually trying to just pick up the Torkoal, but the Goodra was a nuisance that I needed to get rid of eventually anyway, so worked out.
Yeah, because some people don't think about it, but at +1 with the Sun, Flare Blitz plus the stab, the multipliers get so high that the fact that Torkoal is physically bulky and you resist Flare Blitz, it doesn't even matter after a center point, because you're doing a lot of damage anyway.
You're taking, like you said, there's so many multipliers, and my second coach was the one who pointed out Torkoal as well. He's like, if he brings Torkoal, it's pretty much a one-hit KO in Sun. So bringing Torkoal actually was a giant hindrance to him, and I was thinking about putting Sunny Day on my Mousehold, but I actually did not. I kind of just, it's like, if we're gonna play in the Sun this week, then we're gonna play in the Sun,
Yeah, just a quick question. You don't have to answer this, if you don't want to spoil your style or your tactics, but I just go very general about it. Was it more of an attacking Mousehold or a supporting one this week?
It was a little bit of both, actually. It was mixed. It had Population Bomb with loaded dice.
Yeah.
And I also had Shadow Claw, and that was just for coverage, to be completely honest. And that's just because my other 2 moves were taunt and follow me, and I felt like those 4 moves right there. Like if I need to taunt something, which my opponent this week is known for using a lot of supporting moves, like a taunt can go a long way. He's only got a mental herb for one of his mons, right? And then follow me is just that handy redirection for things at the end of the game or whenever you need it, right? So it was a little bit of both.
Like honestly, like because you're one, like we talked about this already, I think, but like you're the one who doesn't rely on weather between the first few on the picking order during the draft. So like seeing you play like despite the weather and actually using other people's weather against them, like it's really good, inspiring. Because like when we were given the Champions MA format, a lot of people were like really scared of it becoming just a weather game. And while you're just going another route to just get wins.
Well, I feel like because we did ban a lot of the weather sitting mons, like there's just not like a huge advantage to weather. I mean, like if you got Torkoal in a Trick Room, yeah, absolutely, Eruption's going to do a lot of damage. But like, I think that Rain, because we've banned Legion and because we've banned Archelodon. Yeah. Yeah, I think that hinders Rain so much. Like, I just don't think that Rain is in a good position for our format right now. And so yeah, I just didn't really see an advantage to weather in the format that we have. I'd rather get coverage and just
And you also have to take into consideration with the weather. A lot of the time, it's less of how can it benefit me versus how can it hinder them. Because a lot of the time, like you said, Rain, Basque Legion and Archelodon are gone, but Rain doesn't really debuff your team. It, like, most it does is boost Primarina a bit, but it also just hinders others because there's a lot of sun. So it's more, if you're bringing weather, you have to think, okay, is this going to be beneficial or a hindrance?
Well, and another thing to consider is like this is a draft league. Like, it's very telegraphed. Like if you're a weather team and you're reliant on that weather team, like if you got Pelipper, you're probably bringing Pelipper to every single match. You know what I mean? Like, so it I don't know. I've played a few different draft leagues, and like whenever I do go with a weather team, I feel like it just makes my opponents be able to beat me a little bit better. I don't know. This just allows me to have a little bit more flexibility in whatever my strategy needs to be this week. Because I've ran Brim pretty successfully, and I've ran like Tail Brim, and this week I really didn't feel like I needed too much speed control, so I just went mostly bulk. Like,
yeah, I worked out. Also, like, seeing both of your main Pokemons, like, from the damaging side, like your Primarina and your Zard, let's say, like, you're treating them like Ubers, like, it looks like you're playing an Uber format where your Ubers are those two, and, like, you're setting them up, you're helping them be alive as much as you can, like, both of them are, like, set up Pokemons where you set it up and then they start eating, like, very like a truck, like they just kill everything. Like Primarina was doing what, more than 50% under the sun to people?
Yeah, even in
like,
sun, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean,
like
I had
just,
but yeah, still, even like you said, it's like even if it's doing like 40-50%, like that's still a good chip amount of damage.
Yeah, because like you're not going down to one eruption, that's for sure. And also, the next eruption you should, it's not good.
Right. I think that, I don't know if you guys caught this, I think my switch to mouse hold allowed me to live a poison jab or whatever from the
yeah, the shell, I don't remember the name of the move, but yeah, that one.
Yes, thank you. But I do believe that allowed me to, the friend guard was just enough to allow me to live.
Yeah. I was saying like that there was another point when the Zard was in the field that I was thinking of maybe the mouse hold going in just to help with the friend guard, and you went with Primarina, because you were against two fire types. So I was like, yeah, they're both good choices, but like. So like you have to choose one.
I think I may have selected Mousehold at first and then I canceled it, which is a nice
fair enough.
Yeah, which is really nice because I've been playing on my Switch and like as soon as you lock in your moves on the Switch, man, there's no going back. So it was like, hey, wait, let me read this for a second.
Yeah, no, they're like honestly, like I think I'm out of question. Just congrats. Oh wait, maybe like are you? Now that you're 2-1 and you have won your head-to-head for against Spanish, like what is your objective for the rest of the season?
Honestly, like I just want to keep, like I want people to be able to respect me, right? Like, to be like, oh shit, like I played Dakota this week. That's my goal. I like to have a little fun. Like I said, Spanish is a character. I love the guy. We
all do.
He has some absurdity. I lean into his absurdity to make it fun. So I enjoyed playing him this week, and I do think that he did a really fun match. He had a couple really good plays. Like I said, it was unfortunate that poison procced on the same turn that he yawned me, but and then the imprison on my imprison was really cool. So shout out to him. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was I just wanted to sit there and chip. Like I went with mostly bulk this week, so I knew I was going to be able to survive, a hit or two. I think I ate a solar beam and then a shell sidearm, so I mean, I was I was sad that my weird ear went down. I was trying to get my sick up.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but I copied and pasted my arena from last week.
Oh yeah,
that's my secret sauce right there. Okay, I got a secret sauce for Marina.
Been there, done that. Like, yeah, no, like you should. At some point I'm gonna reveal some spreads I used last season, and like some people are gonna accuse me of war crimes. Trust me.
Yeah, especially you. All those lengthy games that you play.
Oh yeah, And the answer was no. Just. Yes. It was fun. But yeah, no, I'm out of questions for you, Dakota, so like, unless you want to do a final statements or anything, we can let you go.
No, I don't even know who my next opponent is, I have to look, but...
I think, unfortunately for everyone, it's Picanor.
Ooh. Picanor. Okay, actually... Picanor is like the person that I respect the most. No offense to anyone in the league, but like... I consider him like my biggest competition. So I am gonna be playing Picanor next week, and that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like now that you're 2-1, he's gonna be a bit. Let's say that he's gonna be 3-0 because he plays me this week and wins. Like there's a chance it's you two are in the fight for Rookie of the Year, because like that's an award we've been giving since last season, and like. You two both considered rookies, so you are both candidates for it.
Oh man! So not only do I have to try and beat him to win the league, I gotta try and beat him to win Rookie of the Year. This guy.
I mean, if you win the league, you probably should also be Rookie of the Season, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though I don't remember if we do awards after regular season, actually, like the NBA. We need to check on that. We need to check back on that, because I don't remember how we do awards, but if it's after regular season, this match might be a big part in it. If you two are the candidates at the end of the year, because yeah, and also big for your division, because you now go 2-1 up, and at best you're first tied with Lyric of Latias after this week.
Yeah, that was a embarrassing performance that I put against him, so I hope to redeem myself later on.
Mm-hmm.
But
my bad, I turned myself down to
wow.
to mess with volume so that we can hear Dakota more.
Can they hear you now?
I just fixed it. They should be able to hear me just fine.
Okay. But yeah, no,
I'll let you get out of here and wrap this up. So
yeah, thank you, Dakota. Have fun and have a good night.
Thank you as well.
Thank you for participating. And he's gone. And I love just looking at the chat and seeing how supportive Spanish is. He's giving Dakota all of his love. Just, oh my gosh, that was a fun game. Love you, Dakota.
Dakota. Yeah, Dakota's winning it all. Trust.
Yeah.
I mean, if he plays like this. Also, yeah, I have to say something. Raven, I know the games you're playing now. I'm never gonna trust a single message you send. Who told him to bring cover? You did. Damn you. You are trolling in the chat and I love it. Do it again.
I'm trying. I'm not finding any room to. But honestly,
sorry, I'm screaming a lot.
You're fine. Yapper's gonna yap. But this was a fun game. I just feel like turn one sealed the deal. This Weird Ear, unlike previous games where it was just more trying to hinder, this Weird Ear just said, you guess what? No.
Yeah, no, to be honest, I think it's more than turn one. Also, Raven, don't send sad faces. You know what you're doing, and I like it. But yeah, no, the thing is, the turn where probably won the most is when into the double sun, it manages to switch out, get the Primarina in, and then start doing a lot of damage. When the Torkoal goes down, the match is looking rough for Spanish. That's the thing. Because until you have the Torkoal's Carriage Core, there is always a chance. Just because if there's a little misplay, you can punish it very hard.
Yeah. We also got to think that, say Spanish was able to get Trick Room up perfectly fine turn one. There's Primarina and Corviknight, which isn't all too fast either, so he still has options to use his Trick Room against him.
Also just seeing him the most incredible turn ever, in prison on Spanish side, whoo, that was insane, because he knew Dakota was clicking Trick Room to reverse it. There was just we've seen some incredible plays these first few weeks, and both every time I see an incredible play, the player loses. I don't know how it happens. I have no idea. You the better you play, the more you lose. Maybe there's a theory in that. But yeah, no. Jokes aside, great game from the both of them. This. I love this, and them being both in the same division, so we're gonna see them play each other again.
Yeah.
Oof, I'm looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to that too. And Bethany Potts, commentator of the year? Not me, I believe.
You're streamer of the year.
I'm streamer of the year. I got all the gadgets and gizmos, but I'm not commentator of the year at all. That reward goes to UNPCR, hands down.
Oh, no. Dakota. Dakota's commentator of the year. My ballot is to be honest, it's been 2 weeks. Let's just...
We're giving Dakota every reward now. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, everyone. To be honest, Rookie of the Year is not the favorite yet. It's the guy who's gonna beat me during this week. So yeah, Admin of the Year.
Admin of the Year.
Let's see. let's see who beat that, you know? Like, let's see how many bots I can ban in the next few months. Just, like, let's fight.
We're going at it.
Oh yeah, I'm punching the bots. In the fight against the robots, I mean.
We shall slay the clinkers left and right.
Yes!
Anywho, I believe that's all we gotta talk about for this game. Isn't that right? So we should start closing up?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we can close up, so...
Yeah. And thank you, everybody, for actually joining in. This has been an amazing game. Honestly, one of my personal favorites of the season so far. But I know for a fact that there's going to be a whole lot more coming up that will just have us at the edge of our seat. So, thank you all. Whoever wants to do next week's stream, just hit me up and just... Then there's s'mores break. Wait. S'mores break. I'm tired. What?
What?
What's s'mores break? Am I high?
Where are you reading this?
Chat!
S'mores break. I have no idea. Ignore them. They're typing random stuff at this point. You know how it works. You know
that's just how Clumps rolls. And then
she has a bit of battery. When it runs out, like
I end stream and then Clumps will eat me out for something that we did talk about.
Yeah, fair enough.
I feel like we gotta close up. Thank you everybody for stopping by,
Bye,
and
everyone.
have a good one. Later.